Everyone, I'm going to put a winch on my boat. I've got a plate put on the trailer here, and you see, and I'm going to try and secure it because it's a fair bit of weight in it. So secure it to my trailer, and we'll see how we go from here. Okay. But I couldn't put my winch on because it needed a plate, as you can see there, because you'll see most boats, it runs, the spine of it runs straight down the middle. It doesn't go onto a V shape. So as you can see, that's my base there, which weighs about 25-30 kilos, which is pretty solid. Then you don't want it to drop on your toes. And just the top of it here, I bought that for about 35. So that was 35. So looking at 70. It cost me, because I didn't have any welding gear anymore. I don't have it. Mates on holidays. That cost me only $50. So 140. I don't know, $100. Yeah, $100 all up to get done, which I find is a lot better than getting a boat trailer. As you can see, this trailer anyway, what I can do, because there's plenty of room there, like I can slide two marquees on the sides, you know, that's how much height is in there, because it's deceiving. And a heap of suitcases underneath this, but if I had the boat trailer I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd have to pack everything up and put it in the boat, which is full of just fishing gear, where I can now use the trailer underneath to put all my fishing and camping tents, marquees, everything inside there. I've had to put a carpet up along the edges up here on the end of the you can see probably there, probably a bit dark. As you can see, like, you're going to pull it up and the boat will scrape on the corner of your trailer. So I've got a bit of vinyl on the white bit too there. It's a bit of white, bit of vinyl. It can bend over and not split. Just for now, until I put some carpet on it, and then put some screws in the steel through into the carpet to hold it down. So yeah, just a little bit fiddling around. Gets to your back after a while when you're bending over. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Putting that little contraption together on top of that plate, so I can put the winch to it there. That actually, that little piece there, which is, they run two lines through this one. I should put a bit of oil on it, but it hasn't had oil or been touched for 80 years, 70 years. I'd say 70 years. It was given to me by a fellow that was my neighbour, and he's got to be a good friend. He went to war right back in the 1920s. He died at 98 years old, about 7 years ago now, 6 years ago. It's gone quick, 7 years ago. He gave them to me. I've got two of them, and this one weighs around about a kilo. So, handy little one. I've got another one over here. It's actually about a kilo and a half. There. It's quite a, and I haven't greased them, and the rollers on them are smooth as, you know, like there's no, the other one you push it down and she'll just roll on you and it hasn't been greased or WD-40'd. That one's about 70 years old. And quite a nice little attraction to put out there and have a look back at the years how everything was really made. Like cat is actually annoying me at the moment. It's like having a dog behind you. Okay, I'll start on this and put it together. See how we go. Okay. Little screws, spring washers. Not screws with nuts and bolts actually. I'll need the nuts and bolts that I'll need. I think it was 4 bolts I needed. A couple of extra washers and stuff, because you're always losing them. Especially here I've got stones. Try and find any coloured stones. Okay. Okay, that's the base of it. Okay, so hopefully this little contraption I put together works. Hopefully they put the holes in where I've marked it, and measured up, and them marking it and measuring it up fits on the bolts that I have. I hope so. Looking pretty scary. Oh, now look at this. Oof. There's a piece underneath that I've got welded on, so this can sit on top, and hopefully we've cut those holes correctly. Because I don't feel like firing out friggin', because that's looking pretty nasty over here. On this side it doesn't look like it's going to be directly right. Like you see. Not like that. It's in one and not the other. It's in there. The table's not lined right up completely properly. I'm going to have to do a bit of filing in the holes here so I can put these bloody bolts down. Never simple. Okay, screw them underneath, spring washer and that.
Guess what?
Okay. Okay, put this new bolt in. Had to get a new bolt. It couldn't fit because the old bolt from here is a little bit tinier. So I put it down to the bottom of the plate of this here for my winch, and all the 4 holes matched on the base, which is great. So all I'm doing here now is doing up 3 bolts. Spring washers are in there, I'm ready to roll. And what I do now is tighten them all up. And it looks like it comes up to here, which is not too bad. Let's have a look. See. So she's around about 2527 meters long. Yeah, so it's alright. It goes good with the little motor I got. I have to actually might have to get one day a bigger motor, battery. The one I got now cost me $250 as it was, but might get something there where it's going to last me a bit longer, because the motor, the electric one I've got, she's got 5 forward gears, and she drains that battery on the 5th gears, that's for sure. So yeah, you can probably do about 2 k's and then you'd be thinking about drifting back where you came in from, because you'd be wanting to charge up the motor and the battery for the motor, that's for sure. Anyway, that's what I've done here. So just a little trailer, about 1.5 meters long, about 1 meter, so 1200, 1300 wide there, and the boat fits not too bad on top. Okay, and let me get started and I'll start bolting them up, those little holes there, and all those little bolts, which are just in there. There's 3 bolts on the side, and looks like the tray is meant for the boat, that's for sure. But I will do up a little bit more at the back. I've got some rollers on there and it'll roll on a lot better, because it's got a bit of a steep incline, probably 650, 750 height on the back of your trailer to lift it on. Not like a boat trailer, they're in the water and the boat just skims in. So this is just a homemade job, this one. Okay, we'll get going, tighten them up for you. Okay, job all done, all bolted down the bottom, down there. So the bolts cost me, bolts, nuts, all up cost me $9, $9 to anyone else. Okay, then I got the neck for my winch. As you can see, my winch. The winch cost me about $35, and the other black piece with a roller on it as well, which is dry. I'll have to replace that. It'll break and brindle, which is not going to hurt anyway. But brought that whole neck and everything, which cost me $35, and then you can see the brace, the plate just here, that plate there I got put on, so this here can be bolted onto it, and that cost me $50, so we're looking at $120 bucks, $120. So that's to go onto this little boat here. I'm going to get a couple of little white buoys and stick it here, one on this side and one on the other side. One's shaped like a football. So yeah, so I'm happy with that there. A bit of weight in those arms, these here, it weighs around about 30 kilos. So it's going to take the handle anyway. So, and yeah, all done, perfect. Got my little hook I'll take off later on, which I'm going to try and do. Could be today, could be tomorrow. Okay, there you go, 120 bucks instead of paying 300 at least. Okay, cheers, hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you soon.